Hi, welcome to Paxton Pantry. I'm Faith. Today we're going to be working on our summer series of one-stop cooking. We've got one pot of barbecue chicken in a crock pot that's been shredded up. We're going to make 4 meals out of that, and that's going to be fabulous. I just want to remind you to subscribe here, follow my channel, and also you can check me out on Instagram at Paxton.Pantry or follow me on Facebook. Or do all of them. That would be even great. This is the chicken we're going to use today, and we're going to get started.
So who's ready for some fun, food, and faith? That's right, you are. And we're going to have all of those right here in the Paxton Pantry.
So, like I said before, we cooked ahead of time our chicken in a crock pot, and we shredded it all up, so that's pre-done. That's in our fridge. We cooked it overnight. We don't have to worry about it anymore. I just took it out of the fridge, and this recipe, I love this recipe because you use your chicken cold. You don't have to heat up your stove at all. So during the summertime, when it's warm and you don't feel like cooking extra time in the kitchen and just getting hot, this is the perfect meal to do, because all you have to do is take out some cold ingredients with the chicken. It's already cold, it's already shredded, and it's gonna come together super fast. So like I said, our chicken's already been shredded, and it's been cooked in barbecue sauce, my husband's barbecue sauce, Pastor Dan's barbecue sauce, which is delicious. I'm gonna add just a little bit of that to my already shredded up chicken. And then we're gonna start cutting up some of the ingredients. We're gonna start with a red onion. And we're gonna peel this. This recipe, I think, I've been doing this recipe for about 20 some years. We just decided that I wanted to have a really good chicken salad recipe for the summertime. We lived in some really hot places. And so this is a recipe that I've created. My husband loves it. All of my family loves it. As a matter of fact, my sister-in-law, Erin, every time she would come up to see us, this was the one thing she always requested. Just want to show you, some people freak out when cutting onions. If you see that I cut that in half, but I left this little part on, that way the onion doesn't go flying all over the place. And then I've just kind of cut it into layers. I laid it down and just cut it into layers, and now we're going to cut it this way, but I'm not going to go all the way to the back. So we're just going to do like this. This is going to give you a really nice little dice without getting it all over the place. Ready? Now we're gonna go straight down. Look at that. Look at that. And you have very quickly diced up some onions. If you want it a little finer, you can go back over it with your knife. Just give it a little chop, just like that. And then you get a little bit finer with it. You can also cut your slices a little finer. But that's perfect. It doesn't need to be too small for this chicken salad. I kind of like a little biting and a little bit of texture. There we go. In my bowl with the onions. Everybody's gonna be all happy in there in just a little bit. Get the rest of that onion in there. Okay. Next, we're gonna peel an apple right here. And this, every time I peel an apple, I always think of Meg Ryan in, I think it was Sleepless in Seattle. Maybe You've Got Mail. I'm not really sure which one it is, but she does this long peel with the apple, and I actually think she uses a knife. But the goal is she wants to see if she can peel the whole entire apple in just one strand. So every time I peel an apple, I always think of that. All right. There we go. So here's how I'm doing mine. Now, you could leave your apple peel on if you want. My mom always said, that's where the vitamins are. So you can, I don't happen to enjoy it. My kids have a thing with peels, some of my kids. So we just go ahead and peel it. Also, you can use any kind of apple. I think this is a Gala apple. I love a Granny Smith because it has a little bit of tartness. So those are really good in this too. Also, there's the opal apples, which I really enjoy. They don't brown. They're like magic. So those are fun. You can use, these aren't gonna brown because they're gonna get all coated with the barbecue sauce and the mayo, so they're not gonna turn brown on you anyways, but anything that you like that's in season. I like a little tang sometimes to mine. We always usually have apples on hand all the time. I have 4 kids. They're all getting bigger now. They don't eat apples as much as they used to, but like I feel like apples is just a staple in the house as far as fruit goes. So I use these a lot. There we go. We're just gonna give this one more. Oh, look at that guy. I just missed him. All right. Last apple going in. There we go. And again, you can do this about the same size you're chopping your onion. Oh, this little guy doesn't want to get cut, does he? There we go. Not too particular. I kind of like it a little rustic. Obviously, I don't want like giant pieces along there, but it's okay if they're a little bit different in sizes. There we go. Just chopping it up just a little bit. And voila, all done. Put this in here now. And you can tell, just one apple does a lot. This is I probably have 2 chicken breasts in there. 1 apple, a half of a red onion. So it's not really a lot of ingredients that goes in there, but it's gonna make a lot of chicken salad for you. You're gonna have enough for at least 6 to 8 people. So a little bit goes a long way with this recipe. Okay, next we're gonna chop up the pecans. Now here's the thing. Some people have those fancy dancy like little choppers that you put on a little cutting board and goes chop, 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 chop. Those are a lot of fun. I know lots of people that have them and I enjoy them. I feel like there are 2 kinds of people in the world. There are kitchen gadget people and there are plain single knife people. Can you tell which one I am? My husband, he is definitely a kitchen gadget person. He loves all those kitchen gadgets. He's always finding new kitchen gadgets. He loves the potato, the rotator. He got one of those one year for Thanksgiving. And I will tell you this, when I have to cook at Thanksgiving time for a lot of people, it does come in handy. But I really hate washing all those extra fancy things. I don't enjoy it. And I don't enjoy like things that are just for one use. The potato peeler, it does peel apples too. I think he's used it a few times for peeling apples. But a knife, like it's easy to clean. I always know where my knife is. Sometimes I don't know where all those kitchen gadgets are, or I don't have room for all those kitchen gadgets. So knife is easy, it's simple. It gets the job done. That is all I'm saying. Gotta have a knife, gets the job done. I want to also point out to you, watch how quickly this is going to come together. If you don't like spending a lot of time in the kitchen, this is the meal for you. You're not going to have to spend too much time at all in the kitchen with this guy. Okay, next we're going to put in some craisins right in there. You could put raisins if you don't like craisins, whatever you like. Okay, we're getting to the end of this meal. Can you believe it? Last, we're just gonna add some mayonnaise. Oh, and then some salt and pepper too. I'm gonna start off with about half of this first. We'll stir it up and see if it needs more. Then I'm just gonna give it a little bit of salt. It doesn't need a ton because it did marinate in that barbecue sauce, which has some salt in it. And so the chicken has absorbed all of that barbecue sauce flavor. And then we added more barbecue sauce to it. So it's got all that nice yummy flavor. Okay, we're just gonna give this a stir. Look at that, it's beautiful. It's got lots of different textures in it. And I wanna remind you again how quick that came together, so fast. And it's a little bit different than just a regular chicken salad. So if you get bored with just the same old mayonnaise, I know a lot of people put like grapes in their chicken salad, but it just, you're looking for something different, this is perfect. And it's great to take on picnics. It's good for tea. We've done this a lot for some tea parties. I'm gonna add a little more mayonnaise. I thought I would use it all, but I wasn't sure. You can always add more, you can't take out. So start with a little bit, add more. There you go. This is looking good to me. Okay. Look at that, you guys. So fast, so easy. It's especially easy when you've done all the work ahead of time by cooking that chicken in your crock pot and shredding it, just putting it in the fridge, and it's there waiting for you when you're ready to use it. Okay, done. Like that. Now we're gonna build a sandwich. I happen to like this on a croissant. You can use white bread, wheat bread, whatever you have. You're gonna use that. I'm gonna cut this guy. Oh, this is cheese, obviously, but this is one of my favorite, Havarti. I also like it with provolone, cheddar. It's good with. There we go. I like to put the cheese down first because I feel like it's a barrier, so I don't like soggy bread. Soggy bread, not good. Especially if you're gonna take it to lunch or you wanna take it on a picnic. Kind of gives it a little bit of a barrier between the mayonnaise and the moisture from the barbecue sauce and the bread. There we go. And now I'm gonna cut a little bit of tomato to put on here. Sometimes my husband will just say, hey, can you make some chicken and get me some chicken salad? Because he just really enjoys this one too. My kids like this one. This one's just a good family favorite. Okay, and some lettuce. Put right on top of there. And make sure that lines up. Cut that guy in half. Can you believe it? That was so fast, you guys. Your dinner is served. Your lunch is ready. And that took no time at all. And you're done. Serve it up with some chips. Make a nice healthy salad with it. Some fruit. I love to have fruit with this. That's one of my favorite things to do, is just to have some fruit with it. Okay, let me get a napkin. Here I come. Just want to be able to wipe my face off after I take a bite. That's so good. It really is so delicious. You guys, you need to make that. Tell me what you think of it. We'll see you next week. And chew my food. Next week we're gonna finish up the one-stop cooking with the chicken breast in the barbecue sauce. And we're gonna make a stuffed baked potato with chicken in it and some extra surprises in there. It's gonna be delicious. And then I have one more recipe after that. Easy peasy. We'll see you next time on Paxton.Pantry.
You've been watching the Paxton Pantry with Faith Paxton. Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook, or go to our website, Paxton.Pantry.com, for more information.